Hello. So this is going to be the yearly reading for Capricorn. And I thought that I would try and do a yearly, and I would put out a few cards for each month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whole bunch, I'm going to put 12 different cards out. So I've already shuffled them before I started recording, and then I just did a couple shuffles, and then that one came out. So I'm going to put a card out for each month. So I'll put 12 cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then I have these cards. I feel like that one should go there. Just giving a few shuffles. All right, that one flipped over. So let's do this. All right. And then I have my Lenormand. So let's go with this. All right. All right, so let's see. So we have our card piles for each month. So we'll start with January. So this is for Capricorn, as I said. So the cards we got for January are, we got the Woman, and I feel like this represents a relationship because she's holding the flower. And then we have Page of Cups, and then we have Two of Pentacles. So Page of Cups is there's an offer coming in. All right, pages are messengers, and there's happy news coming in. I feel like there's an offer coming in that's going to give you balance in your life in January. Woohoo! That's pretty cool. All right. In February, we have number 19, which is the Tower. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Queen of Cups. Let's see. So the High Priestess, she has a mask on, so she's not able to see things clearly, that there's more to the matter than you know. Trust your instincts. I'm feeling that in February there could possibly be a disagreement with a friend who is a water sign. I don't feel like it has to do with the relationship, but I feel like this is a separate matter, that in February that there could be a disagreement, a falling out, something happens with a friend who is a possibly a water sign. But I feel like the Queen of Cups represents representing a friend, and not necessarily doesn't have to be a water sign, but that's sort of what I'm feeling. And the Tower is boundaries, restrictions. So I feel like maybe you have to put some boundaries on a relationship that you have with someone. But there's more to the matter than you know. So maybe look a little deeper into that in February. All right, let's see. March. Oh, okay. We have the Ten of Swords. So you've been through a difficult time, but see how the sun is starting to come through. The skies are clearing. Things are getting better. You're really tired. Could have to do with what happened in February, that the two of you are able to work things out. Then we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is, let's see, stability, harmony, stability in what you've been working towards. So I feel like your relationship, yeah, because then we have the anchor. So it could be with what goes on in January that, yeah, but then we have the Ten of Swords. Let's see. The anchor. The anchor is peace of mind, security, and stability, hope. Yeah. I feel like this has to do with this. This is what my initial feeling is, that I feel like it has to do with what goes on in February, that in March that this relationship is in a better place in March. That in February the two of you have a little bit of difficulties, but in March it definitely gets better. April we have the Hermit, we have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Park. So we have the Hermit, which is the Virgo card, and the Hermit is taking careful thought, taking time out to work things through, reflecting. Nine of Swords, you've had some sleepless nights about something. And then we have the Park, which is go ahead and get out there and stop overthinking. Ooh, yeah. That's what I would say. Stop overthinking and get yourself out there. Stop overprocessing. And like I said before, I'm a Capricorn. I am a Capricorn sun, and I'm a Capricorn rising. I feel like April is saying stop overthinking things and get yourself out there. All right, then we have January, February, March, April, May. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like Queen of Pentacles represents you. Oh, we have the Hermit again. You're still staying indoor. You're still keeping to yourself, which I do have to say that me being a Capricorn, I'm not saying all Capricorns, but we kind of do tend to keep to ourselves, or at least I do. So in May, you're still maybe still having some residual from April, but you're not having the sleepless nights. And then we have number 39, which is the dice, and that is chance, opportunity, and something new comes along. All right. Oh, look at that one. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups, which is pretty self-explanatory. The card is beautiful. And Six of Swords is moving on. And number 10 is the Sith and a difficult decision. You have to make a difficult decision in June to move on from a situation, but you end up in a happier place because you've moved on. Now, is it in regards to the friend situation or this relationship situation? I'm not really sure. It could be either or. There's not really enough cards to say, but it's basically saying that a relationship, I feel that it's saying that you have to make a difficult decision about a relationship, and you are going to move forward, but it's going to put you in a happier place. Maybe this is just making a decision. So maybe it has to do with the relationship, in that maybe you decide in this relationship that with the person that you've met in January, that maybe by June you guys decide to move forward in your relationship. So maybe it's not a difficult decision, but it's this decision that you have to do. So you're moving forward progress in your relationship in June. Sometimes it just takes me a minute to see the cards and think about things and what they're saying. All right, so we have Judgment, the Sun, and we have the Snake. So Judgment is an awakening, a revival. It's the karmic card. As you sow, you shall reap. Your past efforts are rewarded. New beginnings are about to start. And then we have the Sun card, and that's happiness, success, excellent relationship, marriage. And then we have the Snake card. So that's definitely an interesting combo. So let's see, number 7, it's the Snake, betrayal, superficial person. I feel like this is just saying be careful of superficial people in your life, but I feel like that's what that card is saying. But I feel like these two cards are definitely positive, and positive cards, and I feel like that has to do with this and you moving on in your relationship, that it continues to be a good relationship, that it's going and moving in a positive place. I don't feel like this Snake has to do with this person. I feel like that's something separate. I feel like it's just saying beware of superficial people around you. But I don't feel that it has to do with this relationship that you have that's moving forward and in a good place. All right. We have the 8 of Swords. And this is fear of making a decision and moving forward. We have the World card. And we have the Lilies. So the 8 of Swords is you're overwhelmed and you're not sure which direction to go in, and I feel like maybe that has to do with the Snake person, this person who you have to look out for. And then we have the World card, and that is success and victory. It's something that you've been working for, something that you've been wanting. I feel like it's working on your relationship, that you've been working on your relationship, and that's something that you've been wanting, is to have a relationship, a good relationship. And then we have number 30, and that is the Lilies, calm and peace, a long-term relationship. See, that's what I've been saying. Again, I feel like This is somebody who's close to you that's maybe being negative about your relationship that you're having with this person. But you know what? Maybe that person is jealous because you have such a good relationship going on. And this person is being difficult about it. Feeling restricted by fear and being withdrawn. But I don't feel like it has to do with your I feel like this is two separate things going on. I feel like there's a friend that's being difficult, but you also have a really great relationship going on with someone. All right, let's see. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is financial and family stability, prosperity. So things are still looking great with that relationship. Look at that. We have number 24, which is heart, which is love. And then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups facing up is just not being interested, not wanting anything to do with anything, but it came out upside down. So I feel like you really are doing good, like you're really having a good time. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. September is going to be really good. Financially, you're really interested, you're engaging, your relationship is going really good. Everything looks really good for September. So October. So October is Princess of Wands, which is, I feel like this has to do with your work, because that's a spark of wanting to do something. And then Eight of Pentacles is a new job. A new job. And then the magnifying glass, taking a closer look. So I feel like there's a new job opportunity possibly for you in October. Something to do with finances, that you have an idea for a new job and you need to look closer into that, that idea that you have about going in a new direction as far as your job. All right, and November. November, we have the Death card, and the Death card is the ending of one phase of life and moving forward to a new phase, releasing what is no longer useful and that we keep hanging on to because of fear of change. Okay, it's letting go of all this negativity. And then 12, number 12, that is the birds, and that is gossip and misunderstandings. And then Two of Swords is not having enough information to make a decision. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of negativity in your life. I feel like cleansing and purging, those are the words that just popped in my head. I feel like in November you're letting go of this that happened here. This situation, not your relationship that you're having with this person. But I feel like you are letting go of these things that were bothering you, okay? That you're able to finally see, hey, I don't need this in my life. This is not productive for me. This is not working for me. This is not good for me. And you're letting that go. Because I feel like, you know, September, your love life is really great. And then October, like your work life is falling into place. You've got some new ideas. You've got a lot going on. And that helps you to be strong, to be able to, in November, let go of the negativity, let go of what's not working for you, let go of those people who are toxic. Look at that. The Sun card. So we have December, the Sun card, the Ten of Swords. That's what I was just saying, is letting go of this stuff that has been bothering you, that's been dragging you down. Like you're tired from it, but tens are completion, so you're letting that go. And then finding a more direct path to happiness, finding a more direct path. You have a more direct path to what you want in life. That you feel clear about where you want to be. And I feel like that's because in November you got rid of what wasn't working for you, and you have a clearer path of what you want and where you want to be, and you've let go of all the toxicity from the other months. And we have the Sun card, which you had also gotten the Sun card up here, which is happiness and success, excellent relationship, that everything is really working for you. I feel like September, October, November is really a month where you find really what you've been wanting, you know, what you've been looking for, what you've been working for, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and you're finding your happiness. But it really starts off, I feel like it starts off great with having that relationship and that partner that you find, and then getting rid of the toxic and ending up financially and emotionally in a great place. So definitely a great reading. And some months you may relate to more than others, but basically what it's saying is that it's going to be a great year, and it's going to be a lot of learning and growing and getting rid of what doesn't work for you. So all right, so that's what I have for the year for Capricorn. Sounds great to me because, like I said, I'm a Capricorn. Definitely looking forward to it. A lot of positivity, a lot of positive cards. That one seems to be shining right in the middle there. And that's really where you end up. And looks great. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time.